Alright, the second thing you'll need to finish off your Pong is sounds. Sounds are incredibly important for games. You can't have them without. So, first of all, let's just have a little symbol here that when we tap it, we'll hear a sound. So I'm going to do the same old thing that I did last time and just make a symbol the old-fashioned way. So I can add a touch event onto it, and I'll do that touch event now before I forget. Tap event. Alright, so when we tap that, we'll play a sound. So the next thing we need to do is get a sound. The internet's a good place for that. And for just a little sound, free sound sample, Sound Dogs is a good place. And there are other places. MP3s, AIFFs, waves, the basic file formats. It's taking a long time. There we go. Okay, car vehicles, my last search. Okay, fair enough. Right click or control click. Do whatever you got to do at these sites so that you get the WAV or the AIFF or in this case MP3. And I'll call this something not too sophisticated, car sound. And I'll import it. Don't need that anymore. So we import it through File, Import to the library. There it is. And when I import it, it doesn't ask me for ActionScript. You'll see there's no linkage here. So you'll have to remember the little hint of going to right-click or control-click properties to make sure that we are ready to use this with ActionScript. So there it is, car sound. I'm going to change the name just to car sound class, just so you're clear about which is the class and which is the instance of it. So there we go. And now we go to the code. And the code is going to be two parts. One working with a variable and one working with a sound channel. So first things first, make a variable, a global variable. We'll call it car sound variable. Or how about just C? Just to make this simple, C. The variable is C. And it is of type car sound, not MP3 or not just car sound, but what that linkage was car sound class. I think you'll remember. So var C of that type is assigned a new car sound class. Okay, but it's not quite so simple. We also need we'll call this sound channel, what would we call it? How about SC? SC of type sound channel. You'll see that is a pre-existing class, not one that we are making ourselves. Is assigned a new sound channel. Okay. I'm not going to say much about the sound channels except that you need them, and they allow you to do a lot of extra stuff that normally you don't do. That's it. More on that later on. But this is how it works. It's the sound channel that we have to work with, and the sound channel is going to be assigned the C, which is a sound dot play. And I do believe there's just the overloaded constructor, or the simple constructor there that takes in nothing, but usually you see it taking in the number of milliseconds that it waits until it plays and the number of times it repeats, which is, in this case, 0 milliseconds to wait till it's played upon a touch and just repeating, playing once. So that's it. So you do have to use both the sounds and the sound channels. Just think of a channel as being this one continual channel that's used throughout a game. Again, more on that later. Let's just make sure that this works. I'm going to save it and Just give me a moment here to stay organized. Okay. All right. Just in case it crashes on me like last time, I want to be able to get it back. So it's saved. Okay, here we go. So again, you'll have to use your phones to test this, but for me, I'm able to use the simulator on my version of Animate, and we should hear the sound when I click it. Okay, I haven't done stop and I haven't done other stuff, but for now, for Pong, that will do. Good, it didn't crash. Okay, that's it.